She once fed hungry strangers. She cared for children who weren't her own. She gave away everything she had. But kindness doesn't always come back. Sometimes good people are forgotten. Everyone in the village knew Aunt Martha. She had spent her whole life helping others. But when she grew old, everyone forgot her. Now she walked alone through the endless desert. She had nowhere left to call home. Her little hut was falling apart. There was no food left. No family came to visit. Only silence filled her days. Yet she never complained. One afternoon, a terrible sandstorm arrived. The wind pushed her to the ground. She thought this would be her last day. But destiny had another plan. Then she heard someone crying. A little boy was lost. No one else was around. Without thinking about herself, she rushed to help high. She lifted the frightened child. Her tired legs kept moving. Every step was painful. But saving the boy mattered more. Love gave her strength. She had only one bottle of water. She gave every drop to the child. She smiled despite her thirst. A mother's heart lives in every loving aunt. She expected nothing in return. Hours later, searchers finally arrived. They found the missing boy. But they were shocked. An old woman had saved his life. The boy belonged to a wealthy merchant. The father couldn't stop crying. He thanked Aunt Martha again and again. She had saved his only son. Nothing could repay her kindness. The merchant offered gold. She quietly shook her head. I only wanted him to live. She whispered softly. Her heart was richer than money. The merchant made a promise. You'll never be alone again. He welcomed her into his family. For the first time in years, someone truly cared. The children called her grandma. Their laughter filled her heart. The empty silence disappeared. Love returned to her life. She smiled every day. News spread everywhere. The villagers remembered her kindness. They felt ashamed. They had abandoned someone who never abandoned others. One by one, they asked for forgiveness. She smiled kindly. Her heart held no hatred. Only compassion remained. She planted hope in the desert. Every tree symbolized kindness. Soon flowers began to bloom. Even dry places can change. Just like broken hearts. She never stopped helping people. Travelers always found food. Children found love. Strangers found hope. Kindness became her legacy. Together they built a shelter. No traveler would suffer again. The desert became a place of hope. One woman's love changed everything. Her kindness spread endlessly. She looked toward the horizon. Her lonely days were over. Love had found its way back. Sometimes patience brings miracles. Even after years of pain. She finally felt at peace. Not because she became rich. But because she was loved. Her greatest treasure was the family she found. Never forget those who once cared for you. Kindness always finds its way home. Love given without expecting reward is priceless. One compassionate heart can change countless lives. Because the greatest wealth is love, not money.